I'm the masculine feminist.
Hi masculine feminist, I'm Vipersword 100, but you can call me Viper.
And these are the reasons that I'm a feminist. Number one is because of the inequality that women and girls face every day. This is all caused by men and boys.
So what inequalities are we talking about here? Are we talking about the debunked wage gap? The glass ceiling or window? I've heard many variations. Or the so-called rape culture we have here in the West? And how exactly are these caused by men and boys? Are you going to provide examples? I'm genuinely curious.
Us men need to stand up for what is right and take responsibility for what we have done to women in the past.
Okay, then my question is this. Why do all men of present day need to make up for the sins of men in the past? I mean, if feminism was about independent, strong women, wouldn't it be better for women to actually sort out these problems? Then they can prove how strong and independent they are and not having to rely on men for anything? Just a thought.
This kind of inequality doesn't just happen. There's systemic rules in place that keep women down and uplift men past them.
What systemic systems? What rules do men have to keep women down? What laws do men have that women don't? Because the last time I checked, we were all equal.
Every person should be a feminist. Do you believe in gender equality?
Yes, I do believe in gender equality.
Guess what? You're definitely a feminist. If you're not a feminist, then guess what? You're a sexist. There's just no way around that.
By the gods, I hate that notion. Feminism does not hold the monopoly on gender equality, no matter how much you believe and try to push that notion. You can be for gender equality and not label yourself a feminist. You could label yourself as a men's rights activist, a humanist, or an egalitarian. Or you can choose not to label yourself anything at all and just believe in gender equality. And maybe hold that to a lifestyle you see fit. Feminism is about equal rights for women, or superiority in some cases, but it does not hold the monopoly on gender equality.
99.98% of violent crime is committed by men.
Wow, that sounds serious. Okay, let's look at these citations then.
That's just not something I'm gonna stand for. To any woman watching this, I'm sorry for everything that we have done.
Why do you feel like you need to apologise for every man? Because you don't. You don't speak for every man in the world, and not every man is a bad man. Apologise for yourself if you've done anything wrong, but I don't believe you have. So don't speak on behalf of all men, and don't apologise for something you probably haven't even done.
I'm sorry to the 1 out of 5 women who will become sexual assault victims in their lifetime.
That statistic was attained by a very dubious test, so I wouldn't take it at face value. But also that statistic has been debunked. Down below I will leave a link to Christine Hoff-Summers' video where she goes into more detail about it, but let's just say it's not 1 in 5, hun.
I'm sorry to the 96% of women who will be beaten by a male partner or a male relative at some point in their lifetime.
I would love to see a study where it says that, but as we've seen, you don't have any citations with your video, so I can safely say you've pulled that statistic out of your arse. If violence against women by men was at a 96% high, then we would be seeing nearly every woman covered in bruises. If it was going on behind closed doors. If it wasn't going on behind closed doors, then we would be seeing nearly every man beat nearly every woman in the streets. It would be an epidemic.
And I'm especially sorry to all of the women who are on the internet who need to put up with this kind of abuse on a day-by-day basis.
Well, I've been pretty much under the radar, so far I haven't had any harassment flung my way. I mean, the only thing I've had been told to me is that I've got a lot of internalised misogyny, and I should check the dictionary definition of feminism a bit more.
Thanks for watching. I'm not sure how common these videos will be. I just wanted to quickly apologize for everything that we've done.
And as I said before, you should only apologise for the things that you might have committed, for the things that you might have done wrong. You can't speak for every man, so you can't apologise for every man. Whoever told you that you should is wrong. And that's the end of the video, guys. I hope you liked it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go and make a sandwich for my patriarchal Lord Omegon, and I also need to catch some more Pokemon because that Pikachu is more elusive than I thought. So, comment your thoughts below. I would love to hear from you. Bye, guys.